Hey there guys, it's Silver, your host, and it's that time of year again. It's the time of year where we play scary games, more than we usually do. It's Halloween, folks. So, to kick off the month of spookies, I want to bring you all a very, very awesome Flash game that was recently re-released on PC from back in the days of my childhood. Righty, The Last Stand. Look at that release date, April 26th, 2007. My god, I was a kid back then. Whoa. Funny how time flies, isn't it? Okay, so we are playing as Jack, as he tries to survive ever increasing swarms and hordes of zombies that are trying to claw down his barricades. Let's get into it, shall we? It is game time. Right, a new game. Here we go. The Last Stand. I finished the wall today. It should hold them off for a while. I hope. Tomorrow I better look for survivors and something better to protect myself with. I have to get through the night first. And it won't be easy. Okay, gotta concentrate. Honestly, the first few nights are actually the hardest because you only have a dinky little pistol and it's not as effective as you might think at holding back the deathless hordes. Like, at the very least, you need something bigger, like far bigger. So, the biggest challenge really is surviving the first couple of nights, and then you should be alright. Good, we have a survivor, but their numbers will be increasing. Very, very simple formula. You fight off the zombies, you get more weapons with each wave if you can find them, you get more survivors, strengthen up your little team and hold the line. Also read the diary entries. It worked. Well, it worked fairly well. It didn't fall down on its own, is what I mean. They're still just as slow as the others I've seen. Don't seem to make the jump over the wall. Alright, here we go. Night 2. The big ones are bullet sponges. This isn't good. They're approaching in much larger numbers than I expected they would for night 2. All we can really do is just hammer that mouse click. When they group up, it's actually hard to take them down because you can't aim your shots as well. Having to really hammer that mouse. Ooh, really hammer that mouse. Good lord. That was effort. Right. There we go. So, we look for a few more weapons, I think. In fact, there we go. 7. I'm hoping that's enough. Right. Here we go. Some zombies carry weapons you can use. Sage advice. Yes, we have the 3.7 or the 3.57 revolver. That's going to make things a bit easier for us. Right. It's no longer a case of praying. The revolver makes things a bit more even for us. Just like on TV. I'm shooting them in the head, like the TV said. Seems to stop them quick enough. They don't have an explanation for what's happening, though. Well, there be dead people. Surely that's explanation enough, Jack. Hoping you don't need much more than that, my friend. Good. Here we go. Oh, that's beautiful. They're running. The local preacher. Don't think he's going to be holding another sermon, chat. The 357 is really good with headshots. Oh, this is so much better. Damn. Damn. Ooh. The difference in damage between the standard handgun and that. Okay, right. We should be okay for another night. Let's look for as many survivors as possible. Really build up our group. Good, we have 4 now. We found 2. And that should be enough to help us keep them at bay for another night. Let's go. But yeah, this game released on Newgrounds years ago. And I remember, I have a memory of being a kid in school. And we would all take turns trying to find new proxy sites. Because obviously with us being young kids, they didn't want us playing video games in school. And they didn't want us playing zombie games very much either. So, we would all take turns trying to find proxy sites to be able to get on Newgrounds. Oh god. He's in. Oh, the wall came down. The wall came down. That was a bit too close for comfort. Put the wall back up, good lord. Put up that wall. I think we're just going to look for more survivors. For now. Found another one. We have 5. Once we have a full house of survivors, we can focus on weapons. But yeah, they obviously didn't want us, when we were kids, looking up like zombie games and playing games during class in general. So they would put up a lot of obviously blocks in school to stop us getting on game sites, and especially Flash game sites. Because when I was a kid, those were the things. So we'd all take turns in finding new proxy sites while we were at home that we could then take into school and use to get on Newgrounds and play video games during IT class. So we would all play things like The Last Stand. Oh god. Oh, local cameraman. Right. There be dogs. There be dogs. We're gonna need something bigger here. We're gonna need a bigger gun. Yeah, we're gonna need a bigger gun. Definitely. Large band of survivors or not, there's only so much ground that this gun's gonna give us. Okay, so fix the barricade and then pour everything into weapon searching. Yes, okay. Chat, we have effectively broken the game now. The UMP is honestly one of the best guns in the game. So now we don't have to worry. We basically just have to aim and hold down left click. And we have it. Oh god. I keep missing the diary entries. Hold on, I'm sorry. Give me a sec, chat peeps. Give me a sec. Right. We're actually going to go back and read that diary entry. I apologize. I do apologize. But yeah, 2007. That was a while ago, man. Like, what? God, 16 years ago. Okay. Right. We're going to load back in and read the diary entry. This just in. Pretty sure I topped the local roving reporter. Wonder if it'll make the news tonight. The diary entries are kind of witty. I don't like to miss them if at all possible. They are really quite fun, actually. Okay, here we go. Damn it, we lost a survivor. That's not ideal. That is not ideal. But the more you search, the more likely you are to lose one or two of them. Yeah. Here we go. It's so broken. You just hold down left click and it deletes enemies. Ooh, shotgun. Like, yeah. Just deletes. Nothing much more I can say than that. It's so good. The rate of fire is amazing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we put 6 into searching for survivors. Hey, another survivor and a shotgun. Alright, so we officially have the bulk of our loadout for the Lions portion of the game now. So let's roll with it, shall we? Let's just keep on keeping on. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be very good. Okay, showtime. Let's take the shotgun for a spin, shall we? I mean, look at that. Boomstick. Boomstick. Right. Drop a reload. Fire away. Boom. So good. Keep on blasting. Aim for the head. I think this game was actually such a cult classic back in the old Flash game days, you know, that it was actually credited for popularizing, to some degree, zombies in video games. I really do think that was the case. I mean, you might not thinking that, or you might not think that looking at it from a modern lens, but it, I can see it. Given how much of a cult classic it was back in the day, like I even had like American friends that I would speak to who knew about Last Stand. Sip of water, chat. Hold on. Since this is probably going to be live premiered for Halloween, so I'm assuming we have the chat peeps there. Okay, right. Barricade repaired. Look for more survivors. Full house. Now we basically have a small army. They will play such a huge part in safeguarding the barricades that we don't have too much to worry about now. We pretty much got this. Getting a lot of runners here. Too many runners. That'll do. Bring out the UMP. Another game I also used to play a few years after this one was an MMO called Dead Frontier. Really enjoyed Dead Frontier. As far as I know, that game is still going as well. In fact, it's still going strong from what I've seen just scouting around on Steam while looking for various different games to play. Like, there has been a lot of progress with that one. Oh, we lost a survivor. Damn it. 6 is still plenty. Oh, we're missing the diary entries. I apologize. We'll read a few more in a minute. Get him. Keep blasting. Yeah, they're really stepping up in terms of numbers now. And we are getting a lot of running zombies. Oh. There's so much weight behind the shotgun. How can you not like that? Like, how can you not? Right. Okay. Look for more survivors. Repair the barricade. Excellent. Good. Let's have a read of the diary. Prison broked. A prison bus from over at Emerald must have been carrying one of them. Killed a dozen of them at least. Better than prison, I guess. Good lord. Okay. Right. Let's hit these zombies with all we got then. Keep on firing. The big ones are running now. The big ones are running. Help me out, survivors. There's so much weight behind that shotgun, I love it. There we go. Done and done. Very nice. Very nice. Repair the barricade. Look for more weapons. We got the chainsaw. What's in the diary? Tired. Can't write. Taking down fat zombie guys all day. Oh, goodness me. Alright, cool. You want the chainsaw? We can have the chainsaw. Here we go. It is showtime. Right. Ring-da-da-ding-ding-ding. Ooh. Yes. We'll thin the numbers first. Jumpsuit wearing zombies. That is a lot of them. Okay, bring them in. Oh man. Oh man. That was delightful. I enjoyed that. I certainly did enjoy that. Right. Look for survivors. Fix these damn barricades. They are a bit on the damaged side. Okay, right. That should be enough. I'm hoping that's enough. Look for weapons a bit as well. No weapons found. Got another survivor, though. Right, what's in the diary? They're on to me. Oh no, had a visit from the zombie police today. Guess they heard about me killing everyone. Goodness me, these diary entries. Enjoyed the chainsaw, but the shotgun is definitely where it's at. Okay, keep on going. They do just come down in big old waves. Lots of them. Excellent. Hit them hard. Shotgun time. That damage is not to be sneezed at, is it? Ooh, dude. You feel like a powerhouse with the shoddy. You do, you feel like a powerhouse. Okay, will that be enough to get a bigger gun? Sawn off. Not quite a bigger gun, but we'll take it for a spin. Here we go. Diary. God damn armor. Aim for the torso, they said. But no. Now the bastards have vests. You know how hard it is to shoot out the damn legs. This me. I mean, yeah, that'd be my response as well. That would be my response. Being fair with you. Oh. God damn it, that has weight behind it. Oh man. Chat, I'm feeling very happy with this. Good God. So broken. Dude. That's unreal. The zombies just evaporate. Like, what? They just evaporate. Like, seriously? Right, barricade repaired. Put a bit more into weapon searching. Nothing yet, but we're getting there. End of time. Well, that's what the preacher is saying. I find it hard to believe that some deity is doing this. There has to be an answer to it. Well, I think our only answer to dealing with this, truth be told, is a very, very righteous serving of hot lead. So we'll stay with what we're doing here. It appears to be working. There's so much damage. SWAT guys. Okay. Big uns incoming. And a lot of officers. Aim for the legs. Damn it. UMP. Give me the UMP. This is tricky. We have a lot of numbers here. Ooh. That was a bit tense. That was a bit tense. Right, repair the barricade. Look for weapons. Hunting rifle. Go on then. Go on then. And look at the diary. TV. So much for contact with the outside world. Oh, sorry. So much for contact with the outside. Same thing, technically. The TV reception disappeared last night. Guess they finally got into the station. Looks like this might be it. Soon, anyway. So things are falling apart. Let's use this hunting rifle, see if it's any good, shall we? Dude. Oh my God. That is so broken. balancing much? That is insane. Like, dude, they're just evaporating. I forgot how broken that hunting rifle is. I feel sorry for the poor deers that get hit by that thing. Like, if the humans are going apart, what about the poor deers? Right. No weapons yet. Diary. Running low. We've exhausted pretty much all the food in the area. Why did I choose somewhere so far from the cities? I guess we need to make the decision to move, or not. It's just getting so dangerous. Oh god, I've just noticed now the control scheme over there. Aim, shoot, kill, kill with emphasis on the kill. Very nice. Okay, right. I mean, we're keeping the rifle. Why wouldn't you? It's just so powerful. It's unbelievably powerful. Between my fire and the survivors assisting me here, they're barely touching us. And I mean, God knows they're certainly trying to. But they're not getting too near, are they? Right, we'll finish the last of them off with a sawn off. Dude. Dude, there's just no comparison here. Alright, one more on the barricade. Quick search for weapons. Uzi. I suppose we can take you for a test drive, can't we? Put the Uzi in the slot there. Soldier. Ray of hope today. How does soldier approach the barricade? Sorry. How does soldier approach the barrier tonight? Albeit a dead one. But if he's around, maybe there are others. Alive, hopefully. Well, I'm I'm hoping you definitely want them alive as opposed to the undead variety. Correct, chap? Or at least I'm hoping you would. Right, let's fire away. Take the Uzi for a test drive. Dude. If you pace your shots a bit and fire it in bursts while aiming for the head, it's really quite good. It's not bad. Whoa. My frame rate just tanked, I can only apologise there. I apologise on behalf of my frame rate. That was not intended. I've no idea what happened there. Oh my god, they're getting numerous. Hunting rifle. I apologise, chat. In terms of the game, I don't know if that was the game tanking a bit there in regards to its frame rate. Can't be the computer. We're running an Omen 16 with a 4 gig dedicated graphics card. A GTX 3050. 4 gig of RAM. It should definitely be able to run this. And we have a lot of the background apps and whatnot disabled. And obviously, 16 gigabytes of overall RAM. It should be more than enough to run this. Strange. Strange. Okay. We need to move in the next few days. There's just too many of them. We have no supplies left. Problem is, where do we go? That is a very important question, Jack. A very important question. For now, though, I assume we're just going to keep blasting. Yeah, I did enjoy the Uzi there, but it just doesn't have the same weight as the sawn-off. Just doesn't. It's working. It's definitely working. Okay, keep on firing. Keep on firing. The big question is, with the last night almost upon us, are we going to have the means to stop them? Ooh, M4A1. We'll give it a try, actually. We'll give it a try. Diary. Seems the military presence here are all dead. We've started making preparations to get out of here. Yes, there doesn't appear to be anything overly human left. I love how his weapons are written on the back of a... Oh my god, it's a Chinese takeaway menu. I'm loving it. That would be me. I would actually write my my stuff on the back of a Chinese takeaway menu. God knows I eat enough Chinese food. Alright, let's take the M4 for a spin. Oh my god, it's a clown. God, so many. So many. There are so many of them. How are we supposed to deal with this many of them? We don't appear to be stopping. Oh my god, hold on. Good god. That had me feeling a bit nervous. There was so many of them. Like, so many. I mean, last night, is there really much point searching for weapons? Doesn't seem like it. I mean, we're only missing one. And a secret weapon. But, that's alright. The end. Delayed another day. Man, this is getting dire. Yeah, I know. Hunting rifle staying. I'm sorry, the sawn-off shotgun just is so good. You can't pass it up. We're just gonna have to use the hunting rifle here. It seems to have the most bang for its buck. Honestly, no pun intended there, chat. Right, don't let them pile up. There's so many of them. Just don't let them pile up. If we do, we're gonna have problems. Keep shooting like there's no tomorrow. They don't stop coming. Good God. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the hell out of here. Nicely done. We have gotten the Survivor achievement. Well done. You survived 20 days and nights. Where from here? Who knows? It's a new day. I love it how they left the game in a situation where if they hadn't have continued it, Con Artist, the guy who made this series, then really, it could have been a good little standalone. But it does have a good sequel, which we will probably cover in another episode, more than likely for Halloween, although that video is bound to be a lot longer, because The Last Stand 2 has a higher difficulty curve, a lot more things to consider, and it's just longer in general because you're travelling across a whole county as opposed to being contained to one area. But that will be for another video, as I said. So, my awesome people, if you have enjoyed yourselves, do, by all means, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Very much appreciated on our run up to 1,000 subscribers. Keep in mind I'm recording this a bit earlier in the year. I'm hoping we're at 1,000 by now, given that this will be out in October. But if we're not, support us on our run up to 1,000 subs. You can also follow us on Twitter at Silver Gaming Network, or by following the handle SilverGaming01, so you're kept up to date with everything we do here, and you never miss out when we go live or upload a new video. And also, if you're feeling especially generous, you can support us over on Patreon for just £2.50 a month or $3, the same price as a small cup of coffee or a bus ticket or a small bus driver, as one of our channel regulars jokingly says whenever I bring up the Patreon spiel. It is not at all essential, but very much appreciated, and the links to that are in the video description and the channel's about section. Yes, a special thank you to our silver patrons at the time of recording this video: Mr. Jonathan, Reese Free, and Jay. It is very much appreciated, and to all of you who've stopped in, you are equally as awesome. As ever, thank you very much for stopping in. Have a wonderful rest of your Halloween, and I will, of course, see you in the next one. So guys, I have been Silver, your host, bringing you a wonderful classic kind of spooky game for the month of October. Have a fantastic morning, afternoon or night, and I will see you again very soon. Take care, guys.